You guys, I never thought I would see the day, but the sneaker that we're talking about today is holding more value right now in the resale market than a Jordan 4 is. And I honestly never thought I'd see that happen. Always remember, you guys, chase your dreams, because if you don't, one day somebody's going to hire you to help chase theirs. And of course, you guys never stop dreaming, because a life without dreams isn't really much. Let's go ahead. Let's get into this video.
Yeah, he got kicks. I like switch. I don't miss. Don't do bricks. He got kicks. The kid is sick. Team with Rob, cause he got hits. He got kicks.
What is up, YouTube? I'm Hegotkickz. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell to get all the notifications every time I drop one of these bangers for you guys. Hit the like button, hit the share button, do all those great things for me. Follow me on Instagram at @TheRealHegotkickz, and of course the hat page Perfect Brims, and TikTok Hegotkickz95. You guys, today's video, what we are talking about is something that is a little weird to me. I never thought that I would see a sneaker in this silhouette hold resale value better than a Jordan 4, which I may be biased to the Jordan 4. It's my favorite silhouette, and I really buy multiple pairs of just about every Jordan 4 that releases, unless it is absolutely horrendous, which there's been a couple of those as well. But the sneaker that we're talking about today, I really think is a great shoe, one that I didn't think would still be quite a bit above retail. I figured right now we're really close to the release date because it did get pushed up. I thought we would be seeing this shoe at just a little bit above retail, and then the closer it got, we would see it literally be under retail and potentially sit, even though I think this sneaker will do well come release day. I didn't think that I would see it actually still be literally, after fees, over $300. And it definitely is something that surprised me a little bit. And of course, you guys, we're talking about the Air Jordan 8 Chrome. This is a sneaker that, once again, I know is going to do pretty well whenever it comes to selling, and especially at retail. Now, if you guys look at what it's going for right now on the market of StockX, and if you look at StockX, I can already guarantee you GOAT is going to be a little bit higher. Size 10 is $281. A 10.5 is $270, and 8 is $282. The actual lowest ask is $270 in general, which is that 10.5. You look at a size 8.5 at $311 still. There are still some sizes over $300, which is nuts to me. An 11's $286, 11.5 $298, 12 is $274, 13 is $295. I'm really surprised. I gotta be honest. I'm really surprised. This is something I definitely was not expecting. I figured that it would be like 250-ish right now, maybe 245. I thought that that's exactly where it would be, but it's not. It is not. It is quite a bit higher than that, because if I went 281 right now, hit buy now, then a hit review order, 334 after tax, $334. So this shoe is still up there quite a bit. I honestly, again, didn't expect that. It's higher than Tour Yellows. It's higher than quite literally any Jordan 4 we've seen here lately. So again, that tells me Jordan 4 hype is kind of gone. The Bread 4s may do some numbers whenever you look at November. Like, I think they'll sell out in stores, but I just, how things have went, I don't know if it's going to be that high in resale value. So that's going to be perfect for us, the people that actually want to wear the shoe, want to get it from actually wear it for retail, get it under retail, use coupons, whatever we got to do. That's actually really cool. But at the end of the day, this is definitely something I just didn't see happening. So I'm going to be honest, I'm going to keep really just kind of tracking this, seeing what it's going to be doing. I really think at the end of the day, this is still going to get just a little bit above retail or at retail come release day. But if that is not the case, really make sure, if this is a shoe you want, you go to the store, you do whatever you can to pick it up. And this might be the case in general, regardless. If you want the shoe, go get it. Even though I've been telling you guys a lot lately, wait on sneakers, wait, the price may go down, you may get them on sale, stuff like that. I've been telling you guys a lot of that lately, and this one, I just don't think at this point that's going to be the case. I think this is going to be one you're going to have to make sure you pick up on release day. Get your coupons, that way you can save your $20 off and still get it under retail, because $20 off of $215, 195, you're just about in that same realm we used to be at 190. Like, I remember those days vividly at Finish Line. Those days I feel like are long gone. I think we're kind of stuck at the price point we are, and hopefully eventually we may get some kind of price reductions. I'm hoping. Just, you know, that's just a prayer, that's just a shot in the dark. But I never really thought I would see a Jordan 8 outsell a Jordan 4, and especially a Tour Yellow Jordan 4, something that hasn't released in 20 years. Definitely is very surprising. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you guys picking up the Tour Yellows? Are you guys going to pick up the Chrome 8s? Because they do release a week apart. The Chrome 8s are August 29th. The Tour Yellows are September 5th. So 1 week apart. I hate whenever they do that. They drop two great sneakers back to back. I hate whenever they do it because one seems to struggle because of the other one doing so well. I've never really seen here lately two do really well back to back, and the Tour Yellows are continuously going down each and every day. So I think that's going to be the case once again. But at the end of the day, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm genuinely curious what your plans are for these two releases. I'm looking forward to the Tour Yellows. Chrome 8s, I got one pair. I don't need two. It's not one I think I need to double up on. I probably won't wear it that much because I just don't wear 8s a lot. And honestly, may end up letting one of you guys get it for that retail plus shipping as well, because I don't think it's going to be too hard for me to be able to get another pair. Might do that just to get some of you guys that pair early. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys plan on doing. This is definitely one that, again, I think is going to be really cool to monitor and just kind of watch and see what it does, because at the end of the day, these are sneakers that we all want. So I want to try to make sure that you guys are as informed as possible come release date, so you guys know exactly what to do, where to put in for, what the stock's looking like, everything like that. So I'm looking forward to that. Once again, you guys, I love y'all, appreciate y'all. Wanted to come and talk about this sneaker because definitely is something that is surprising to me. But let me know if you guys are surprised as well. I'm really curious how you guys, what your thought process are through both of these releases, and that's really what we're talking about today. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much for absolutely everything. We got a lot of first looks coming for you guys, and we got some on feeds, and we just got a lot of things coming. So I hope you guys appreciate those as well. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, and again, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Like, we are here at the weekend. Please everybody have a safe weekend. Whether you're celebrating anything, celebrating a birthday or whatever, just be safe. Celebrating, just making it to the weekend. Just please be safe. Let's get to another week. Love you guys, appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.